packs again. Hopefully this comes out okay using my phone to record this, so bear with me. Anyway, I now have the GPS mounted, connected to the quad. I just have it just sitting there. I'm not going to get any reception right there, more than likely. But anyway, on Cleanflight, I am using currently version 1.8.1. Probably should use 1.9. I had troubles, and so I tried 1.8.1. Ended up being something else, so it should be extremely similar. And start off with the setup tab. This is where you calibrate your accelerometer and magnetometer. Ports tab. For the GPS, you'll notice up on the top it is red. It's not green, so it's not seeing it right now. The UART1 is for your PPM RX, so that you can communicate with the quad. You want to go to UART2, go over to the GPS, put a tab, put a check in the box, and change the rate to 115,200, 115,200. And then you have to go down and hit save and reboot. And up at the top it says rebooting and then ready. Then configuration tab. Okay, this is where you change a lot of different stuff. Quad X is the kind of quad we're doing. Then you have roll, pitch, and yaw adjustment. I have my nays with the USB port to the left, so it's actually a 90-degree adjustment for that. This is where you select your PPM, serial, PWM for your receiver, and RSI signal strength, receiver failsafe, and GPS. You want to click enabled, and you want to select U-block since that's what we are using. And ground assistance type, I put to North America. I probably should put the -3 degrees declination in there. I probably will, but not worry about that right now. Over here, some other stuff, motor stop, so they don't spin when you arm. It'll automatically disable when you put 0 throttle after 10 seconds. Changing your minimum throttle, middle, maximum, and minimum commands. This is where you can do your battery voltage, checking and all that, and some bunch of other stuff there. We're not worried about that right now. And let's see here. I do believe that is everything. Now, if I go ahead and plug in the battery, now when we go over to Cleanflight, you can see the GPS now is showing up green. And so if we go over to the GPS tab, it hasn't got its 3D fixed yet. It needs a certain number of satellites. Actually needs, I believe, at least 3 minimum. But it's given coordinates and everything. They're not going to be great inside. I'm in the middle story of, the bottom floor of a 2-story house, so probably not getting great reception. I actually just set it over by the window and it actually came in. But you're going to need to get that to get a 3D fix before you're going to be able to do anything. Basically, and there we go. It's got 4 satellites and it's got a fix. And it gives my degrees, and as I showed in the picture, that is like almost exactly what Google Maps says my house is, are those degrees. Actually, 36.2073 is the latitude exactly. The longitude is like 0.5595 or something like that. So, I mean, we're talking minimum of 2 decimal places accuracy. So that means we are good to go. I'm going to have to pause this for 1 second. Okay, I had to turn on my receiver. Getting all my inputs, everything looks good. You want to have max at around 2,000, minimum around 1,000, with the middle around 1,500, as close as possible on all your channels. And you can see here the auxiliary 1 and 2. And when my switch at the top, it's 19, then 1,500, and then 1,100. That's for my first three-way switch, and then my second one shows there. Over here on the modes tab, I have to zoom out a little bit. Hopefully you can see it. You can see angle mode, horizon, baro, which is for barometer, mag, GPS home, GPS hold. Now, I have it set up for, with the left switch at the top, it's in angle mode. You can move these sliders around. If you watch the this little tick right here, that's auxiliary 1. This one down here is auxiliary 2, which are my two switches. If I flip the switch to the middle position, I wanted to keep it in angle mode, but I wanted to add the barometer for altitude hold, which enables that. And then when I put it all the way down, it goes into horizon mode. You see how the other modes go red. So I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm going to scroll down. And when you're using your GPS, you need to enable not only the GPS home or GPS hold, but you also have to have the magnetometer and either horizon or angle mode selected as well. So with my second switch in the top position, it does nothing. I set it up, when I flip it down once, it's for GPS hold. So you can see this switch is down here, and the angle mode is enabled, barometer, mag, and I don't know why GPS hold, there we go, because it wasn't, I didn't have the satellites, that's why it was red instead of green. And then now I made the bottom of the second switch for return to home. So when I flip that down, GPS home is on, mag, barometer, and angle mode. You can move these sliders around and move it around like that and everything to adjust it just how you want. And you go down and click save. And that really should be all there is to it. Sorry about the quality of the video.